Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Doce, and today I'm ready to give you guys a finale of my spring rolling project pan. I'm just gonna get right to the products that has the least impressive progress, and we'll go from there because I have managed to reach my goal on a few of these products, but there's also the same products hanging on there, like this Pierre lipstick in Cherry Pop. This is a beautiful lipstick. It smells really nice of vanilla, but it's been in my collection for the longest time and it takes forever to use up because I only use the tiniest bit. I just tap it on my lips or I mix it with a concealer to use as a blush, and I also use that mixture as a lip color as well. So I actually haven't, I was checking on my marks on my notepad and there was really no progress at all, so I decided not to mark it this time, but you can see at least what it looks like now. So I do not see this lipstick ever coming to an end, unfortunately, but at least I get to enjoy it a little bit this year, and I get to focus on it, and I know what I like about it. I really like the tone, but it's just one of those shades that I don't feel comfortable using on an everyday basis. I know that I can, like I said, I can tap it on and maybe put a lip gloss on top or like mix it with a lip balm, but it's just, I tend to go for a more everyday shade. That's just what I do. And it's just by nature, by routine, that's what I tend to reach for. So this is, I mean, I've learned a lesson that I really don't need a lot of red lipsticks in my collection. I can go by with just having one red lipstick, really, and that's not the case today. I have probably, how many reddish lipsticks do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 to 6, oh, 6 to 7, I think, red lipsticks, and that's just about 5 too many. But yeah, it is what it is. I get intrigued and I get a crush on these lipsticks when I see them, and then I purchase them and they look really nice, but I never wear them, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people. But yeah, that's where we're at with this lipstick, and we can just move right on to the other, oh, let's see, we can talk about this lip liner first. This has been in my project pan for since the beginning, since my introduction. Same with the lipstick, because I know that this takes me a while, but at the same time, I do have a little bit of progress with this lip liner. This is from ModelCo in collaboration with Karl Lagerfeld. I really enjoy this lipstick both as a blush and a lip shade. But again, it's a strong color for me. Like, I have to tone it down a little bit. But with this one, I do have a little bit of a progress, so I'll show you that. So here you can see that pink mark is from today. That's my progress for the lip liner. My next and I think final product that I feel like takes forever to use up is the Pro Cosmetics Pressed Mineral Blush in number 37. This is my oldest blush, and I kind of feel pressure to get some use out of it now. I'm almost at the point where I wonder if I might have to declutter this by the end of the year. I'm kind of trying to figure that one out, because what I've come to realize is that even though I like it, it has a silky smooth finish and touch, and it's very pigmented, and the shade is beautiful. It has so many great things about it, but what I don't like is that it's so pigmented that it's hard to work with, you know. I very easily tend to look like a clown when I apply this. Now I have found, like so far, I've usually just used this as a topper on top of my cream blush that I'm also working on in another project. Let me just show you my progress first. But now this is like the first time I feel like, maybe you can't really see it on camera, but I feel like I can actually see some progress in the pan. Like there's just a tiny bit of a dent there. I don't know if you can see it, but just trust me on that. So what I've been doing, probably just for the last week, I think, is to use this all on its own, just focus on this one. And that way I can apply a little bit more product, because using it as a topper, I could just dip in the brush one time and that would be enough for both cheeks. Now I can swirl it around very carefully, tap off the excess, and that's enough for 2 cheeks. So that way I use a little bit more product, but still this is gonna like last me a lifetime, and I'm at the point where I'm starting to not really enjoy this too much, because now that I've just focused on this one and just used this as my only blush for the last week, I feel like, you know, the struggle with it makes me not really enjoy the process of applying it. And I always, with the whole makeup thing, I never want to feel like it's something I have to do, or that like it's like a chore, or that it's just something that I'm not gonna enjoy or struggle with in some way. So if there are products I really have a hard time using, or I don't feel comfortable using it, I'm not sure if I should keep it in my collection. I'm just like, I'm not sure. But this will stay for at least for the end of the year, and I'll make a decision in my next declutter, and I'm gonna make some more, I'm gonna try to make some more progress on it, because I do like it. Like I said, there's some positives about this blush, but there's just also some negatives. So that's that. Then I was pretty much done with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer last time, but I had like one more use left. So I just thought I would show you that it is now completely empty. That is what that one looks like now. So I moved on to my next little tiny face primer. Last time I introduced the RMS Beauty Re-Evolve Radiance looking primer, and this was more like silicone based kind of primer. This is more of a moisturizing, hydrating kind of primer, and it went by really quick. I did manage to use it up, well, not quick. I used it up just a few days ago, but I did enjoy this. Nothing really bad to say about this. It really nice for me that has some more drier skin. This is what that one looks like. So yeah, I think that this is nice when you have normal to dry skin, but I didn't feel like it did a lot. I mean, just applying a regular moisturizer would probably do the same thing if you ask me. I didn't see anything extraordinary, so not something I'm gonna repurchase or anything like that, but I'm really glad it is out of the way now. I'm just gonna move on to including a new face primer in my next project pan, which is for the summer period. I think I'm gonna do that video next, because I'm not sure how much filming I'm gonna be able to do this summer. My kids are home all summer, and so I just don't want to spend too much time filming. I'm gonna try to do a quick update, but I don't think I'm gonna, like, again, spend too much time. So I do want to make an intro, and then I probably won't start actually working on the products until 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see. I do like to have a little bit of a break between each project pan, even though it's really just one big project pan. But you know, this year I've divided my project pan into seasons, and also trying to do like a rolling style sort of thing. Anyways, let's move on to my next product, which is the Isadora Twist Up Glossy Stick Moisturizing Lip Filler in 44 Think Pink. I really enjoy this. This is what I have on my lips today. I have made progress, not huge progress, because I wanted to make sure to finish my other lip glosses that I'm going to talk about in just a second. But yeah, I did make some decent progress. I'm pretty happy with it. This will most likely be my main focus moving forward. I see myself using this or getting some more progress on it for the next few weeks. I probably won't bring it traveling, so yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see my next update, because this and all the other products that I've talked about so far are going to be rolled over to my summer project pan. All the other products, I think, are new products. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about my lip glosses that I've had in my project. So, okay, I'm going to keep it short. I really had my Messy Bun lip gloss from Doce Colors in my project, and I wanted to finish that, but I previously, like earlier this year, I also had another lip gloss from Doce Colors in Spill the Deeds, and I finished that one, but I didn't take out the stopper, so it wasn't, I could have scraped out more. So what I did do, I decided to bring that lip gloss back in, and I took out the stopper on both of these lip glosses and finished them completely. I was scraping the sides so bad out of these that actually one of the applicators came off. That was completely my fault. I was just scraping and scraping to try to take our, like, yeah, get everything, every single bit out of the lip glosses. So I'm really happy that I managed to completely finish both of these. They are by far my absolute favorite lip glosses of all time. I love both of these. I think Messy Bun is my favorite. It's a little bit more mauvey. The other one is a little bit more peach. Just great lip glosses. Unfortunately, you can't get these anymore. I'm so sad about that. But yeah, I'm really glad I managed to finish them. Next is my eyeliner from Beautybay. I randomly picked this from my Tiny Decisions app and decided to use this for 15 uses, and I reached my goal on that one. It was really nice to use. I loved using this eyeliner actually. So I'm really happy that I was able to include this in my project pan, especially in the spring, because the color was so suitable. But I'll show you a little bit of a progress here. There you go. Next we have another setting spray that I managed to finish. This is my Milani Make It Last setting spray. This contained 60 milliliters. I started right here and I managed to finish it all. I really enjoy this setting spray. It does remind me of the Skindinavia setting spray. They are very similar, and I might repurchase this one. The only thing is that I don't feel like it's this refreshing, hydrating sort of feel, the kind of feel that I get from my ColourPop the ColourPop Pretty Fresh setting spray. That's the one that I'm using right now. That's the only one I have left, besides my travel size version from Anastasia. So yeah, but I'm really glad I finished this one. Another setting spray out of the way. I think I've been doing really well with my setting sprays this year, and I am very soon going to bring in a new one, so I'm trying to decide which one to choose. But yeah, that's done. I reached my goal on this one. Next product is the LA Girl Brow Pomade. I set a goal of using this 30 times. I have used this 24 times so far. this is what it looks like. I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to use it, make sure to use it 30 times and then put it back in my collection, but it's not going to be something I'm going to include again in my next project pan. I don't have many uses left, so it's just something I'm going to work on for the next few days and I'll be done with it. But I'm really happy I included it. I really had to focus on this a little bit, so I'm glad I did. I think the last thing that the last thing I had in my project pan was the Zadig and Voltaire. This is her Vibes of Freedom perfume sample. Now, I wasn't too sure on this one. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about this one when I introduced this to my project pan, but I really grew to like it. It lasted for like about 2 weeks, and it was kind of like just a really fresh, nice, not too sweet, a little bit like more on the floral side, which is not typically what I like, but I did like this one. Very suitable for spring. Lasted for about, I'd say, 6 hours, maybe. Yeah, so it was a good perfume. I did enjoy it, but not something I would purchase, but really nice to have as a sample to try out. So yeah, I think this is a good perfume if you're more into florals than like fruity notes, but you don't want it to be heavily floral and you want it to be a tiny bit sweet but not like sickening, not too sweet. I think this is something that you might like. So yeah, that does it for the finale of my spring project pan. I'm gonna try to do an introduction of my summer project pan as soon as possible, probably today, and I hope you will follow along on that journey as well. I hope you enjoy these kinds of videos. I absolutely love doing these videos and I absolutely love doing these projects. They're very exciting to me, and it's so much fun to see my collection, my makeup collection increase. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!